Some of you guys may be wondering what the riders are talking about during track walk. Well, they're trying to determine which line is going to be the fastest for the race. A lot of that is determined by the transitions in the rhythm section.
The track builders have the spacing down to a science. The triple's either going to be 65 feet or 75 feet. A lot of the rhythm lanes are the same thing. Whether it's a 5-footer or a 3-footer, the spacing typically remains the same. Obviously, it's in different areas.
Now let's talk transitions. What the riders consider to be a transition would be this whole point. The point in which they land here, come to the bottom, and use this face as a takeoff. The reasons transitions are important is because this section itself determines how high or how low a rider can jump or how much risk it is to jump a certain distance due to the shape.
First practice, sometimes the transitions are very square. And I like when the transitions get worn in. Sometimes you go out there for first practice and you know there's a jump that's going to be done, but the transitions kind of have to smooth out.
What the riders mean by square transition versus round transition would be this point right here. The steepness of this jump. A lot of times, if it's not rounded in by the tractor, it's very risky.
The transitions are really important to piece the track together. Whether that's shallow, steep, notchy, they can kind of pitch you a little bit different.
When it's very square, you have to really force into the pegs and put a lot of pre-jumping into the bike. If it's nice and round, the riders can take a breather, they can look ahead, determine where they're gonna land, and go from there. Most of the times when the transition becomes square would be when this section right here becomes very soft and worn in, but that section there is more hard packed. So then the riders wear this bottom in, it becomes really sharp. And if the ruts are in the face and it is square, then all of a sudden it becomes very tricky and very risky.